Yo, Poops. Mornings was hash browns. Yeah, niggas, yeah. Yo, I can have a brand new start again. As long as LA ain't cheap with the marketing. As long as my fan base know I'm a part of them. Speak from the heart again. Low button down with the cardigan. 1.5 with the grain, half moon part again. Stayed on top cause I outsmarted them. Everybody's a rat. Yes, this is the part of them. Political forever, but it's back to the art again. Blessing your speaker. The dope costs less cause it's weaker. My hustle game was best off the beeper. Out in the world, nigga won't hug you. Over the phone in jail, he tell you that he love you. Probably go further and get a nigga to plug you. Murder in the first is nothing for me to snub. Had me going to court the whole last year. One layer player over the cashmere. Different type of nigga, I love what y'all fear. Love different type of money, come get it, it's right here. 50% is ass, 50% is queer. So that's why whenever you see me, I'm over there. Whole nother bracket, full metal, whole nother jacket. Kill him twice, whole nother ratchet. Little niggas be so faded, they don't even know the dope fiends relocated. The hood is like tires that need to be rotated. And high speed balance, getting money's a high speed challenge. Come on, nigga, why you think I speak balance? Party with gorillas and killers that move silent. 25 to life for a casket, you lose talent. Loaded 45 in a mask, now Duke Stalin. That's only for a minute till they troop them to the Allen and the Bloods tear them up or the Brooklyn niggas pound them. You know my style, like to leave them like I found them. Broad day on his block, leaking like a found leak. Don't make sense for Obama to win. Hillary getting the votes from your mama and them.
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface. News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You're not rocking with the town favorite. Showface News is Big Gotham. Everybody knows the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like and share the video. We're all the way from Flushing, Queens. We got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing. Let's get it. Come on. And that's where the Sue Young. Hit that like. The video. We back again with another one, gang. Check it out, man. I've been hearing a lot of crazy things. You dig? They say Wack 100 is a confidential informant, chimps. Now, look, I'm not here to tell you that the man is definitely an informant, but guess what, gang? We're gonna break down on whether or not the man actually is an informant, champ. I want you to hit the like and share the video. Is Wack 100 definitely working for them guys, champ? We need to hit that like. We need to share the video. You know why? Because it's the mayor. Let's jump right into the nonsense. Stop playing. Let's go, gang. Come on.
Yo, Wack is recording a conversation between himself and Studdabox. He recorded the conversation because he's trying to find a way to wiggle out of the recorded audio of Mark Stevens explaining who CS2 Back is. Anyone that defends Wack after this is clearly a rat. Especially Chris Lovejoy, a.k.a. 600.
But this is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Yo.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm
what is he saying I had to do with the case? Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided. My truck got
paperwork. Wack, listen, in the paperwork it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to call
Dog. Take your call. And I sent it to you. And he said
I talked to Dog.
Now you just heard Wack say that he spoke to Del Dog, but in a minute you're going to hear him admit that he didn't even have Del Dog's phone number, and Mark Stevens was trying to set up the call for him. Which is exactly what the paperwork says. CS2 Back was
that nigga sound like a private investigator. Yo, whoever bro is, he need to be on TV, you heard? He sound like he need to be on First 48. I don't know who bro is, but son sound like he need to be the voiceover for like Law and Order or something. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Renaissance Gray, who says Officer Wack reporting for duty. Hey, look, make sure you hit the like and share the video. But like I said, whoever bro, I don't know who bro is that's talking. All right, I don't know. Salute to Active Chucks. I see you, gang. But look, whoever bro is that's talking, he need a job. You heard? Hit the like, share the video. Come on.
Trying to do. CS2 Back wanted Mark Stevens to give him Del Dog's phone number. And Wack is going to admit that he himself was trying to get Mark Stevens to call Del Dog. Wack is CS2 back.
But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call.
And I think, wait. And I think Mark tried to set the three-way up.
He just said Mark was trying to set a three-way up for him to talk to Del Dog. That's exactly what the paperwork says, guys. Wack 100 is on here telling on himself. Why doesn't Wack just call Mark Stevens and ask him what's the paperwork say? Why would he record Stutterbox instead? I guess we all know the answer to that question.
But they said he wouldn't talk. Yeah, and Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
But listen, you got to remember, Mark
That's what
tried
you said was going off of what Dog didn't want to talk to you. He said,
but listen, how was that? Well, hold on. Of course he knew. Everybody knew I was riding with Box. This is my question. If Mark trying to put me on a three-way with Del Dog, right? The whole time Mark dealing with Del Dog, right? And I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that.
You
right?
told me, yeah.
So I told you that, right? They ain't knowing the whole time I'm feeding information back to you. So
Doesn't that sound like the counterintelligence program right there? Or COINTELPRO? Wack just said he was going back to Stutterbox telling him everything Mark Stevens and Del Dog were saying, but we also know that Wack was going back to them saying Stutterbox had went bad. I hope you guys can see that.
you know I did.
And I told
Run
you.
that back. Hold on.
Right? They ain't knowing the whole time I'm feeding information back to you. So
Doesn't that sound like the counterintelligence program right there?
They don't know the whole time I'm feeding information back to you is nasty work. I don't like that. Now, respectfully, something of that nature sounds very cheese-like in substance, champ. Doesn't that sound like something that an almighty cheese eater would do, champ? You know what I'm saying? Trying to provide information, feeding information back to a said source, champ. Tell me if I'm crazy. I don't know, gang. But this seems very suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not calling the man a rat, but champ, you might be in rat territory. I ain't gonna lie. I hit the like, share the video. It's the mayor. Stop playing.
Or COINTELPRO? Wack just said he was going back to Stutterbox telling him everything Mark Stevens and Del Dog were saying, but we also know that Wack was going back to them saying Stutterbox had went bad. I hope you guys can see that.
you know I did.
And I told you, they want to get this shit is Wack. This shit is not about me and Dog. They trying to get Suge. And you told Suge.
I told him.
I know you told him.
I told him, I say, homie, I don't know what you got going on, but Box telling me it's an investigation going on. You got to remember.
Because it wasn't about Dog, it was about Suge.
When
If it was about Dog, if it was about Dog, he'd have been doing right because they had him on the phone.
Yeah.
If it was about Dog, he'd have been
But
doing
Mark,
right.
thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. Thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. Thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. And then, but guess what, though? But Box, let's do the math. They said Mark tried to call Del Dog on the three-way. Del Dog wouldn't answer, so how I give him your address to you?
Mark was cheerleading.
Now, Mark had your address. Mark had your address.
Wack just attempted to make Stutterbox think Mark Stevens is the one who told Del Dog where he lived at. Wack must have forgot that he already placed the blame on somebody else.
I don't know, Chip. What do we think about this, champs? Look, Chip, I ain't never seen no paperwork. I ain't gonna lie now. In the past, I had a bozo said that they were gonna sell me Wack 100's paperwork for a set amount. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm not paying for nobody's paperwork. Don't you ever in your life hit me up talk about you gonna sell me paperwork, because I'm not paying for it, gang. Respect, the paperwork is free. You dig? Remember what Orlando Brown said? They got us paying for things that God created for free, champ. Do you remember? Grapes, watermelons, paperwork, okay? Paper comes from trees. I'm not paying for paperwork, okay? You dig? We're not paying for paperwork. I'm not paying for paperwork. Don't ever hit me up saying, do you want paperwork? I'm going to sell it to you. You have to sell me anything that's literally free, champ, okay? Number 2, I ain't seen no paperwork. Once again, I didn't see any paperwork. I got a lot of people saying that this man ratted. I need the work, shit. I need the work. I ain't gonna hold you. I need the work. You dig? Showface needs the work. Alright? Now, if this man is indeed a rat, where's the paperwork at, champ? I'm not saying that he's not a rat, and I'm not saying that the man is a rat. What I am saying is, we need evidence, champ. Respectfully. This ain't, I'm gonna keep it a G. As suspicious as this may sound, and sounds crazy as it does, because I'm not gonna deny this sounding crazy. I'm just saying, where is the work, as they say? Where is it? We need that. All right, we need some evidence. You heard? That's what we need. You know, and whenever we talk about people being this, that, and the third, we need proof, champ. You dig? Now this right here, as good as it may sound, and like I said, I like the private investigator commentary on the matter and all that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? All this first 48 energy, it's cool. I like it. But champ, we need proof. You heard? We need proof. That's all I'm saying, gang. Now look, again, people have told me in the past, like 2-3 years ago, that Wack was a rat and all this nonsense. People have been telling me these things. And this is not even new information to me. The problem is the paperwork. Someone tried to sell me paperwork. Allegedly. Nigga, you try to finesse and scam me like I was a bozo, like I was green, champ. They didn't know I was the mayor. Yeah, I'm not green to finessing at all. I'm not green to that world. But champ, let's run it back. Hit the like, share the video. My fault, gang.
You're about to hear Wack 100 admit that he's CS2 back in Mark Stevens' paperwork. In this audio, Wack is recording a conversation between himself and Stutterbox. He recorded the conversation because he's trying to find a way to wiggle out of the recorded audio of Mark Stevens, explaining who CS2 back is. Anyone that defends Wack after this.
Well, can somebody tell me I can find the Mark Stevens audio? Because it gotta be around. Does anybody have that Mark Stevens audio or something? Because we need to find that. I ain't gonna lie.
Is clearly a rat. Especially Chris Lovejoy, a.k.a. 600.
But this is
Chris Lovejoy, by the way. I don't know what type of time he's on. That nigga 600 been on some nonsense. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what that nigga 600. 600 like a knockoff version of AD on No Jumper. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he ain't really a No Jumper cast member, so to speak, but to me, 600 is like a knockoff AD. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Especially Chris Lovejoy, a.k.a. 600.
But this is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Yo.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm
What
trying
is
to
he
put
saying I had to
together
do with the case? Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided. My truck
Yeah,
got
in the paperwork, Wack, listen, in the paperwork it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to
And he
call
won't take your call. And I sent it to you. And he said
I
he
talked to
wouldn't take
Dog.
Now you just heard Wack say that he spoke to Del Dog, but in a minute you're gonna hear him admit that he didn't even have Del Dog's phone number, and Mark Stevens was trying to set up the call for him, which is exactly what the paperwork says CS2 back was trying to do. CS2 back wanted Mark Stevens to give him Del Dog's phone number, and Wack is gonna admit that he himself was trying to get Mark Stevens to call Del Dog. Wack is CS2 back.
But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call.
And I
the
think,
paperwork.
wait. And I think Mark tried to set the three-way up.
He just said Mark was trying to set a three-way up for him to talk to Del Dog. That's exactly what the paperwork says, guys. Wack 100 is on here telling on himself.
But where's the paperwork, though? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, listen. I get what y'all trying to say. You telling me about some paperwork that I have never seen in my life, champ. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. As much as we want to call this man a rat, you know, I am the the person that definitely goes after the cheese eaters of all types. You feel me? But where's the said paperwork at, gang? This is exactly what the paperwork says. I ain't see it. Active Chuck said, "Oh yeah, send me that, gang, please. I need to see that, champ. See, that's my thing. I need to see the proof, champ. Physical proof. I mean, I'm on Instagram, by the way. Somebody hit my Instagram at Showface TF. Showface TF. That's my Instagram. You dig? I need to see that. Yeah, I mean, transcript of the wiretap. Wiretap salute. Yeah, we need that, champ. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to need that. Because again, I get what y'all saying, but we need to see that work, champ. You dig? That's all I'm saying. And until we get that paperwork, which we should be getting in a moment, make sure y'all hit the like and share the video. I'm gonna keep it going, but yeah, it's on your YouTube. Send the link to my Instagram. My Instagram is at Showface TF. Showface in the letters TF. Send that quick. I'm on Instagram right now. Hit the like, share the video, okay? Let's keep it going.
Why doesn't Wack just call Mark Stevens and ask him what's the paperwork say? Why would he record Stutterbox instead? I guess we all know the answer to that question.
But they said he wouldn't talk. Yeah, and Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
But listen, you got to remember, Mark
That's what
tried
you said. You're going off of what Dog didn't want to talk to you.
But listen, how is that? Well, hold on. Of course he knew. Everybody knew I was riding with Box. This is my question. If Mark trying to put me on a three-way with Del Dog, right? The whole time Mark dealing with Del Dog, right? And I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that.
You
right?
told me, yeah.
So I told you that, right? They ain't knowing the whole time I'm feeding information back to you. So
Doesn't that sound like the counterintelligence program right there? Or COINTELPRO? Wack just said he was going back to Stutterbox telling him everything Mark Stevens and Del Dog were saying, but we also know that Wack was going back to them saying Stutterbox had went bad. I hope you guys can see that.
you know I did.
And I told you, they want to get this shit Wack. This shit is not about me and Dog. They're trying to get Suge. And you told Suge.
I told him.
You told him. I know you told him.
I told him, I say, homie, I don't know what you got going on, but Box telling me it's an investigation going on. You got to remember.
Because it wasn't about Dog, it was about Suge.
When
If it was about
Biggie and
Dog,
Pac got... When
if it was
Biggie
about
and Pac
Dog,
got-
he'd have been doing life because they had him on the phone.
Yeah.
If it was about Dog, he'd have been
But
doing
Mark,
life.
thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. Thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. Thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number. And then, but guess what, though? But Box, let's do the math. They said Mark tried to call Del Dog on the three-way. Del Dog wouldn't answer, so how I give him your address then?
Mark was cheerleading.
Now, Mark had your address. Mark had your address.
Wack just attempted to make Stutterbox think Mark Stevens is the one who told Del Dog where he lived at. Wack must have forgot that he already placed the blame on somebody else.
Okay. So, Active Chuck said he sent the link. I don't see nothing yet. Hold on, champ. I'm about to make it easier for you, though. Here's what I am about to do, though. Respectfully, I don't know if you near a computer or not. I'm gonna do this. I'm about to send you a link to the StreamYard because that way you can send the link in the StreamYard chat where I can directly go to it. Literally, I don't know if you can or cannot. I'm gonna try it, but I don't see nothing in my inbox right now on Instagram. It ain't showing me nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? But again, if I see some paperwork and I see that this is indeed what it is, well, champs, we may have a rat on our hands, champ. We might have a confidential informant, champ, that is out here lying to the people, champ. We might have that. You dig? We might have that. I'm not gonna lie. Make sure y'all hitting like and sharing the video, by the way. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. But what we're talking about here is Wack 100 a confidential informant? It appears that maybe Wack 100 is out here lying, champ. Maybe Wack 100 really is a rat, champ. Is this man COINTELPRO, champ? I don't know, gang. Right now, it's looking awfully suspicious, is what I will say, gang. It's looking awfully suspicious and spooky for Wack 100, aka McElroy Jones. However, you may know him. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm looking for this link, man, because I need that paperwork. Oh, I found it. There it goes. Salute to them. So right now, what I'm about to do is this. I'm about to get to the facts, because there's apparently more information that's being dropped that I need to get to. So I'm about to go to that right now. In the meantime, make sure y'all hitting that like button and sharing the video. But yeah, the homie is sending me this information, and there's some paperwork here too at the same time. There is some paperwork that's right here. I just spelled Instagram wrong on my computer, and my computer is telling me that I typed in the wrong address. That can literally get a virus on my computer, champs. So bear with me. But yeah, y'all, it's crazy. But there's a lot of paperwork here, and there's some more links that we're gonna get to in a second as well. But yeah, this is wild. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, people been trying to send me things in the past, but trying to make me pay for something, and I don't do that. We don't pay for paperwork. Paperwork is free. All right? Respectfully, I'm not paying for paperwork, but we have something right here. Wack 100 back confidential source number 2. We're gonna look at that in a second. Make sure y'all hit the like and share the video. That's crazy. Give me 1 second. As we get to this, so there's some paperwork right here that we about to look at. Let me read. Alright, so it says this. Okay, so this is the paperwork right here. It's a big loose leaf. It says session number 18202, date and time. This is from February 5th of 2008. Okay, cool. Bet. Let's read this together, shall we? I know it's small on the screen and whatnot. So it says this. Dell tells Stevens that your boy Box went sour. CS2 back wants Dell's phone number. Back needs to talk to Dell. It's important. Dell talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dell. Mafia talk and someone talking too much. Box sounds like Back has info on Box and talk about phone lines being compromised. Box punked the gang. 2 messages on Mark's phone. Mark is involved in the gang business and operations. Duke, Back is calling on another line to Mark. It says transcribed by KLS. So MS is Mark Stevens, and I guess I don't know who DD is. Anyway, it says hit me about 3 times. He want me to give him your number, so I was calling to clear it with you first before I give him your number. Yeah, I don't know how to read all this. Hold on. It's a bunch of documents here. Like a bunch of documents. I guess it's just confirming all of the stuff that they were saying about Wack 100. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I can't read all this stuff. But I'm gonna get to that video you sent me though. Because respectfully, I ain't reading all that. I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Salute to the chat. I'm gonna play the other video you sent me. Because respectfully, ain't no way in the hell I'm reading all that. But there's another video that I'm gonna show you all in a second. Hey gang, respectfully, I ain't reading y'all all that. You dig? I ain't gonna make this boring live for you minutes. You dig? But we gonna get to this next video. Salute to the homie Death of the Cloud Chaser TV, because this is his video. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna violate y'all and read y'all some nonsense. You feel me? I ain't gonna do y'all like that. You dig? I hit the like button and share the video. This is another video about Wack 100's rat behavior. Okay, y'all hit the like, share the video. It's the mayor. Stop playing.
We learned from Robert Ross, also known as Studabox, a Main Street Mafia Crip, and Wack 100's introduction into the case. That Wack 100 or CS2 Back's house got raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder, which he never went to prison for, according to the paperwork.
On the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of Wack 100 that the feds had?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap. He allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him my address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they just get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this. And you don't know.
Hold up.
That whole case.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up, gang. Wait a minute. Hold on, gang. I need to know who did this animation on, bro. Yo, who did it, bro? Who did this, bro? Who put the animated Wack on his stomach like this? Yo, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Yo, who did that, gang? I just need to know. What genius did this? I'm gonna run it back. Niggas is really crazy, bro. Hit the like shit video.
Rolls Royce put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro?
Wack, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to
and he
call
won't take
Dog.
your call. And I sent it to you because they said when Dog called you, his phone was here. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you claim that's what they say, what?
No.
As you can see by now in this first part, Studabox clearly implicates Wack 100 into this case, not only in an interview with Deuce M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part 2, we saw Deuce M's break down the paperwork with the transcript on which Wack 100 or CS2 Back was caught red-handed as a confidential informant for the FBI.
Salute to the homie Active Chucks. So now we got the paperwork. Oh, shit. I don't know, Wack. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Chad, but it's looking mighty Velveeta for you, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Wack. It's looking very Velveeta for you, gang. I ain't gonna hold you, you heard? It's Velveeta slices all over this. I ain't gonna hold you, gang. The mighty Velveeta has struck again. It ain't looking too good, gang. Okay? It don't look too good. LA Shot Caller says Wack swore on Paru that he is in Wack Boy back. Hey, gang. Your paperwork is right there, champ. See, me, I like to have that evidence on deck. And this right here is a receipt. Okay? Champ. McElroy. What is this? McElroy, this is... Oh, champ. Hey, McElroy, what's this? Respectfully. Don't tell me this ain't what I see, champ. This is very Velveeta of you. You heard? This is very Velveeta of you. Salute to the Main Street Mafia Crips, by the way. I know a couple members. They some cool people, man. Salute to Main Street Mafia niggas. You dig? But Wack, this is Velveeta behavior, you heard? This is very Velveeta behavior. I ain't gonna lie, gang. But let's continue.
With detailed corroborating evidence and paperwork that leaves no doubt that Wack 100 is in fact confidential source number 2 or CS2 Back.
The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that Back was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Back Wack also says CS2 Back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. Wack 100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as a murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for, then how you out of jail?
In part 3, Deuce M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case. And the person Wack 100 directly calls on the wiretap according to the paperwork, Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes Wack 100 aka Cash Jones, the former Death Row affiliate and Pacoima Piru blood, as a confidential informant for the FBI.
Fun fact about Shaquille O'Neal that y'all probably don't know, or maybe you do know, that nigga got extorted, champ. You know, when Shaq left LA, it wasn't because of Kobe or nothing. When Shaq left LA, it definitely wasn't because of Kobe or nothing like that, champ. Shaq left LA because Shaq was getting extorted, champ. Okay, there was an alleged video of Shawnee O'Neal getting thrashed by another grown man, champ. Oh, yeah. Yeah, his wife, Shawnee, ex-wife now, whatever. She was catching thrashings, you heard? Niggas out west was wilding out his wife and whatnot. And all types of that. They was trying to extort your boy Shaq, you heard? The big Aristotle was getting extorted. Your nigga had to leave LA, you heard? Had nothing to do with Kobe Bryant, nothing like that. No issues with the NBA, but issues with the gang, shit. It got crazy for your boy Shaq. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fun fact, by the way. Y'all hit the like shit the video. Is the mayor, is McElroy really out here on Velveeta timing? Let's keep it going.
What's going on? I'm here.
Got Mark Stevens on, and
Okay.
hey Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can hear you. Salute Mark Stevens. This Stats 280. Salute everybody. Salute.
Yes, sir.
So you was cool with him from the beginning, even negotiated on some business as he.
Yeah, I met him. I met him with Stutterbox. I met him with the homie Stutterbox. That's how I first came to meet Wack, was through the homie Stutterbox, right? When I met him, dude was driving trucks, seemed to be cool. Box was like, yo, this was his neighbor across the street. He seemed to be cool. When Stutterbox defected, Wack picked up the phone and was basically being the interim, the middleman, because he was telling me Stutterbox was defected, and I was like, okay, but my whole thing is, if he defected, why are you fucking with him?
Right. So he says that Stutterbox defected, and then you get some phone calls asking to speak to someone else, right?
Yeah, he called me. He called me, man. It was, man, a series of calls, 4 or 5 calls. He wanted to reach out to the homie, rest in peace, Dell Dog. And I don't give out nobody math, so I called the homie, Dell Dog. I'm like, yo, homie, you want to holler at the dude or what? Cause he keep.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. This looks crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to the homie Death of the Cloud Chaser. Now, a lot of people don't like Death of the Cloud Chaser because he be doing videos with Wack 100. If I'm Death of the Cloud Chaser, I'm doing everything with Wack 100. I don't care if the man is a rat or not. You know why? Because I'm getting paid, champ. But if this content is paying me very handsomely, guess what? I'm doing videos with Wack all the time, champ. If this is what the algorithm wants, champ, well, guess what? I will be having a Wack 100 on all the videos. As long as I'm getting paid, champ, I ain't mad at it. You know, I'm not ratting. Yeah, I mean, he can say whatever he wants as long as it's bringing him numbers, champ. I don't give a damn. Respectfully. Y'all stop it. Y'all can't get mad at my son. You're right. Don't get mad at the homie. All right. He's doing good work. All right. Elliot Shotcaller says this is the paperwork that made Big U cut Wack 100 off. Soon as Big U cut him off, Wack hurried up to the internet calling Big U a snitch. Now, a lot of people believe that Big U cut off Wack because of the 6ix9ine interview. But maybe this is what it is, champ. I don't really hear Big U talk about Wack 100 paperwork like that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Salute to the homie William in the chat, said it's called supply and demand. That's right, champ. You already know the vibes. Come on, champ. Hustler mentality, you dig? Hustler's mentality. You already know the vibes. Hit the like shit video. It's the man. Good lord.
He calling me and he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to holler at dude.
So at some point you get a phone call from Wack 100, Cash Jones. And when he contacted you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Del Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Del Dog some information.
He's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. Follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me?
Right.
But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap?
The whole transcript. I got the whole transcript. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretap.
And do you get that paperwork? Do you?
You right. Because when Dude got smoked, that's when Shaq ended up leaving LA because Dude got smoked. I think they was about to question Shaq about the murder that happened too. So you right. Yeah, Shaq ended up leaving. Well, he left LA for several reasons, but this was like I think this was like the thing that really made Shaq leave Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Because once Dude passed away, I think they was questioning Shaq about it as well. So yeah, you're right, champ. I forgot all about that. It's looking crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking wild.
Do you see your conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. When they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back. BACK. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood, so it's Back. I said, oh, okay.
And was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well, man, I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, homie, right? I watched Dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name.
Hey, you know Shaq is like a sheriff in Arizona, right? Like that nigga Shaq is a real life sheriff in Arizona or something. I know that, right? Hey, gang, respectfully, this McElroy Jones champ, it's looking mighty Velveeta. You know what I mean? Nigga said McVelroy, the cheesies. Hey, gang, I ain't gonna lie, champ. Now that we see that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I wanted to see, champ. I just wanted to see the fine print, you dig? The mayor needed to see the fine print. And now that we got that fine print, gang, oh, champ, I don't know. My son McVelroy, you heard? McVelroy Jones, Velveeta Jones, you heard? McVelroy. All right? Hey, gang, I need you to explain this on the next episode of No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? I want you to play the same video on No Jumper and explain this. Like, what's going on, champ? Right? You trying to hide behind this mook activity y'all got going on the channel and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to hide behind Adam and all that. Like, champ, I don't know. Allegedly, I got people that live right next to No Jumper Studios. Allegedly, I got people who live right there. Allegedly. I'm not saying it's true or not. I know a lot of niggas, man. That's the thing. They be sleeping on me like I don't know people. But ask about me, champ. I'm just saying. Oh, gang. You got Big U on Clubhouse tonight? Oh, word? Say less. What time though? What time? Where you at, bro? What time? Big U on Clubhouse? I'm on with it, champ. I need to see the exclusive. You dig? They got Big Eugene on Clubhouse. Okay, copy. Hit the like, share video while I play the rest of this. But yeah, I gotta let you know about this Big U situation on Clubhouse. Salute. Let's get it.
And I'm seeing and watching this, and I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me. Because I had what I had for years. And when I gave it to the homie, I said, man, you read it. Because it was a big-ass textbook of shit. And the homie just sided with what was right. He said, I can't fuck with dude no more. And that was the end of that.
Until Wack started attacking, and that's when Wack started attacking him with false allegations and all of this online weird shit, right?
Correct, because because the homie Big U asked me why I didn't fuck with this nigga, and I said, when you pull up, I'm gonna show you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga. And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you let you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say 12 or 13, because it was a series of, remember the incident happened in 07, 06, 07, but Box had went to prison. He called a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street. Right. So it had been about a 5-year period from the time that had happened to the time that they came and got the big homies. And then once how
did you feel about you waiting that long now?
Well, he chastised me, and I never, one of the things, bro, and it's like it's the slippery slope, as people say, right? Like, on one end, Wack, the nigga, he wasn't doing no harm, right? He was just trying to move around and be the tough guy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, okay, that's what you want to do, cool. But then it went from that to, I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know. That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you're accountable for what you know. And when he read it, he said, okay, I see why you don't fuck with dude. I can't fuck with dude. And that was it. Let me tell you something, man. I probably haven't seen nor talked to Wack in years, And, I wish everybody success and happiness, but not on the basis of lies. Right. And not on the...
And really indicative.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna have to explain this, because guess what? If I talked about it, if somebody else talked about it, and this is being brought to the algorithm in such a fashion, guess what? It's gonna be brought to his attention. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be brought to his attention. Now look, if I'm Wack 100, y'all gonna have to do a no jumper special. Did you tell, champ? Feel me? That's what I'm saying. Did you tell, champ? Oh man, I need more information on this Big U Clubhouse situation. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? This is wild though. Like I said, niggas have been telling me Wack 100 was a rat for a little minute now, right? I never got any information. Like, nobody provided me any real information, but since yesterday though, do a little research. Things have been brought to my attention, man. And this right here looks very, very legit to me. All right, McVelroy Jones, Velveeta 100 Velveeta slices. Yeah, gang. The paperwork don't lie, gang. This ain't fake paperwork. These is real people, and these is real documents. All right. You can't fight your way out of this one, champ. Yeah, it looks crazy. Hit the like, share the video, gang. It's the man, Jesus Christ.
Indicative of your character, Mark, because you have a whole campaign publicly of a brother that's heavy in our community positively, helping get these kids graduated from school and into football and all of these other positive things. And he smutting his name through the mud just because he decided not to deal with it.
And brother, well put. Look, I call the homie Big U all the time. I call him the naked truth. And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie.
Bitch, I'm naked.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't calling nobody the naked anything, you heard? 7 p.m. East, perfect. At 6 p.m. my time. I ain't calling nobody the naked anything, you heard? Especially a grown man. Salute to you though, champ, but the mayor refuses to call any grown man naked, you heard? You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie.
Bitch, I'm naked right now.
You know, it's an old parable about truth and lie when swimming. And, you know, lie jumped out the water and put on truth clothes. So you had a well-dressed lie, but then truth got out the water and it was naked. So you got the naked truth that's trying to run down a well-dressed lie. Feel what I'm saying? Throw a rock and hide his hand.
Right. That's a familiar tactic that he used. But we needed to get the truth where truth appears, falsehood disappears, man. And I wanted to hear that for myself, man.
Man, hey man, I appreciate you, man, and you know, God bless. But like I said, man, you know, it's a lot of things is just a well-dressed lie. That's all I can say.
Right. And that's what Cass Jones is. He is the well-dressed lie.
Yeah, and Big U is the naked truth. You know, it is what it is. He always stood on the side of truth. He ain't never wavered from that. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
And I'm so glad that he ain't responded publicly to these negative lies because he's above that shit. Let him stay low and you just stay high. Don't let this man pick you up off the street or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
Well, and then you got to understand too, bro, it's, you know, like I told you about throwing a rock and hiding your hand. You know, what's the motive for throwing the rock to begin with? Like, we know the rock is being thrown, but what's the motive? Like, you know, like, only thing I saw the homie Big U do, put out a great documentary on hip-hop. I see him, man, putting these kids through college and sending them, like, I'm trying to understand what's the motive, or it's a motive that we can't comprehend because we don't think on those levels. You feel me?
Hey, that's perfectly said. And I'm going to tell you this, in all of my life, being from the community of South Central Los Angeles, only time I ever heard of a public artificial dissemination of disinformation was through COINTELPRO and J. Edgar Hoover, man. And I'm just gonna drop that jewel and let you go, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Likewise,
brother. All right, salam alaikum.
Wack 100, who built his metaverse career by arguing about snitches and paperwork, has himself been exposed as a confidential informant for the FBI. According to paperwork and first-hand witnesses, when you look at the paperwork and talk with the individuals directly involved in this Main Street Mafia Crip case, it becomes abundantly clear that Wack 100, the former death row affiliate, and Pacoima Pi Rue Blood, was previously a confidential informant for the FBI.
Nasty work, gang. You heard? Nasty work. Salute to the homie Active Chucks and all that. Hey, yo, listen, man. They said Big U gonna be on Clubhouse tonight and all that. That's what I heard. They said Big U himself gonna be on Clubhouse. I don't know if he gonna verify this information or what. But Big U coming on Clubhouse, and a lot of things been said about Big U a rap, Big U work for the police and all that. Whatever the case may be. Guess he gonna clarify all that tonight on Clubhouse. I will be tapped in, you heard? And I'm gonna make sure y'all be tapped in as well. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the death of the clout chaser and all that. But listen, gang, make sure y'all hitting that like button and sharing the video. This is crazy. It appears that Wack 100 is a Velveeta cheese eater, champ. He is 1,000% dairy. You heard? That's what it looks like on this paper. This paperwork says 1,000% dairy. All right? I'm not saying he's a rat, but I'm saying it. He definitely is now named McVelroy Jones. All right? McVelroy for Velveeta. All right? Hit the like, share the video. It's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Like the video, share the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm not asking you to subscribe. You're going to subscribe because I told you to. You heard? But listen, we have a public service announcement, and that's to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, we beg you to stop playing. There's much more content to come. Stay tuned for more. Let's get it. Stop playing. Come on.